Olly the Owl awoke one morning with a peculiar problem. He couldn't hoot. Instead of his usual resonant hoo-hoot, he emitted a series of bewildered sounds. Cluck cluck, he squawked, startling a nearby hen. Then, a froggy ribbit, followed by a canine-inspired woof woof. The forest creatures erupted in laughter. Olly, mortified, hid amongst the branches, his heart heavy with self-doubt. "Oh no," he whispered. "I'll never hoot again." His usually proud posture drooped, and his usually bright eyes dimmed with despair. He felt utterly alone in his unusual predicament. News of Olly's predicament reached the ears of Professor Sophocles, the oldest and wisest owl in the forest. Professor Sophocles, with his spectacles perched on his beak and a twinkle in his eye, sought out the distressed young owl. He found Olly huddled on a low-hanging branch, his feathers ruffled, his usual cheerful demeanor replaced with dejection. "My dear Olly," Professor Sophocles hooted gently, his voice a soothing balm to Olly's troubled spirit. "Forgetting is a part of life, a small stumble on the path of learning. Don't let it define you," he continued. "Sometimes the most important things are rediscovered, not through frantic searching but through quiet reflection. Listen to your heart, Olly. It holds the rhythm of your hoot." Olly, taking the wise owl's advice to heart, closed his eyes and focused inward. He imagined the feel of the cool night air on his feathers, the rustling of leaves under his talons, the comforting darkness of the forest. He thought of his friends, the playful squirrels, the wise old deer, and the chirping crickets. He pictured the moon shining down, casting a silvery glow on the forest floor. Slowly, deeply, he inhaled, drawing strength from the memories and the peace of the night. Then, he let out a tentative sound. It wasn't perfect, but it was a hoot. A slightly shaky, uncertain hoot, but a hoot nonetheless. He tried again, and this time, the sound was stronger, clearer, filled with the joy of rediscovery. "Hoo-hoot," he called out, his voice echoing through the trees, stronger and more confident than before. The forest animals, who had initially laughed at Olly's strange sounds, now cheered. They were thrilled to hear his familiar hoot once again. Olly, beaming, joined in their celebration, his heart filled with gratitude and renewed confidence. He had forgotten how to hoot, but he had remembered how to listen to his heart, and in doing so, he rediscovered not only his voice, but also a deeper understanding of himself and the resilience of his spirit. He learned that forgetting is okay, that mistakes are stepping stones, and that the most important thing is to keep trying, to keep listening, and to never give up on the song within.